first I would just give you the origins of Messenger. And that song, the first words of that song really came to me. I got done just doing like a little stint of traveling. Like that's what I did in 2019. I just kind of was just like, man, I just want to see some more of this place. You know, man, I just want to go some places. So I ended up going to like Bali, Indonesia for a little bit. Then I went to Thailand. Then I just started going a lot of places like Mexico. Then I ended up in New York. So I was in New York. I think I was in Brooklyn over by like, I can't even remember. I was in an Airbnb in Brooklyn and I'd already been planning a little riff in my head. And I remember that morning, you know, so I'm kind of doing this traveling. If you can imagine, I'm traveling, which who can't be happy when they're traveling? And then you're like living this free, kind of just floating like a little butterfly over everywhere. And I remember like turn on the TV and at the same time, it's like an immense amount of like the black killings and the Black Lives Matters and this like race bias and this we're against them and they're against us, blah, blah. And I'm just like, yo, man. And it was a disheartening experience because I'm seeing my life, you know, I'm elated because of this experience I'm experiencing. But, you know, how happy can you really be when your brother's like sobbing in tears beside you? You know, like, can you really say that you're full if your brother's beside you, like literally starving? And so that song, I just started just writing it just because it's like, through all of that stuff that was going on, I just saw once again just this massive like thing of just panic, and it was like a lot of hate, and I was just like, that's not the way either. And if you can really listen to that song, it kind of just talks towards that. And it's a lot of people that they see once that panic and that hate and that type of aura starts to sit in, that's when they really start to capitalize. Yeah, hate that person. Yeah, kill that person. Yeah, and then it's just like, no, man, that's not the answer either. And it is, that song is really talking towards that. And I won't explain the song because everybody gets to have their own definition towards it, and whatever definition you say, that's what that is what the song is. But yeah, I was going through that because I was just like, I mean, I just knew, what does it matter if I was like living in this like fantasy land if everything else around me was crumbling? And I wanted to be also a contributor to putting it back together. And so Messenger, I wouldn't even say it's actually probably one of the third or fourth songs written on the project, honestly. It was just we just wanted to choose one, and it was like they're just like, let's just get one. And I was like, all right, let's go with this one. I feel this one right now. Let's just go with it. But now I will say, I'm telling you, we can put together this one and you get to hear these songs. Yeah, I think you're gonna feel it because they're made from some cut from some real places, you know. And all music is like, I do not believe, like, once again, like I don't want to make it seem like people that are like commoditizing their music and getting paid is a bad thing, because that is literally what we want. You know, that's like all of us. Like, imagine if your radio and your interviewing is as big as Apple Radio and every single person in the world, and who wouldn't want that? You know, it's nothing wrong with that. I urge the creator to bring me millions of dollars from this artwork so that I can pour even more into it. But it's just, that's still just a byproduct. It's just not the destination. Like, the destination is just this, man, like connecting and having somebody say, yo, man, that got me through something. The way some of these records have gotten me through it. You know, because these people that created music, you know, I don't know who some of your favorite ones, but some of my favorite ones, if they hadn't have, man, some of those days where I was leaning on music to get me through stuff, imagine if I would have not, and I would have done some of those crazy, stupid things that are in my brain instead of letting the music dose me. So, yeah, my goal is just to be a contributor, you know, literally just the same way, like right now, I'm looking at this tree outside. The tree is literally just standing there, it's taking in the carbon dioxide, but it's also putting back oxygen, same oxygen that me and you are taking in. It's literally just contributing, just by being itself, it's just contributing to this whole cycle. That's one of my goals, is to literally just contribute. Like, if something I can do can help you, I already know something you're doing, it's going to help that person, it's going to help me. It's all good. As long as I'm doing something to put back into this, then I'm going to feel whole, with myself. Yeah. There's definitely a title, and I'm definitely not going to say it. I can't give the title until it's time. There's definitely a title. There's definitely a title. And it's really going to speak towards this tone that you see in the world right now. Like, there's literally, if you can tell, there's struggle right now, and I believe there's always been conflict, but it's like somebody blew away like some of the smoke that was covering it, and now we can literally see people just wrestling, either with themselves, with other things and wrestling them, and there's clearly a battle, so it's gonna speak towards that. And so now I'm gonna save the title. I won't put the title out just yet, but it's gonna speak towards just what we're feeling for sure.